Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Internet world. Welcome to Auto Merch Talk, a podcast we put together to talk about automotive stuff. We work for a company named Car Data. We take pictures and videos of cars at dealerships. So if you're looking for a full-time photographer on your lot, Car Data can help. As usual, I have Edwin Gomez with me today.
How are we doing, guys?
We have a few articles for you guys to go through, and we're going to start right off.
So, first of all, how's everything?
Everything's good. About yourself?
Everything's good. Everything's good.
Can't complain.
Dialing into all these stories out there. Ferrari is expanding its plug-in hybrid offerings.
Nice.
They're actually going to have a 296 GTS Targa version of the mid-engine 296 GTB Coupe. That was launched in 2021. Sorry.
Cool.
Ran out of breath there, guys. This is a rear-wheel drive, two-seat. It has 819 horsepower V6 powertrain. Wait, I thought this was electric. Oh, it's hybrid.
It's hybrid. It's a
It's
V6
hybrid, yeah, so it's both. Wow.
It's got a turbocharged V6 engine with a maximum output of 650 horsepower.
600.
Coupled with a 122 kilowatt electric motor that produces 165 horsepower. So these two combined gives it to 819 horsepower. It's pretty cool.
Wow, that's nice.
It's gonna be on sale for $290,000.
290,000 US.
Yep. Expensive.
That is pretty well, but again, it's a Ferrari.
You're paying
That's that's like a toy. I mean, if I had the money, it'd be nice to have a.
Right.
Can you imagine the gas this thing burns by itself?
I can imagine.
So having a hybrid vehicle,
Right.
it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Pretty cool.
They have two packages with that 296 GTS. There's a regular one, and then there's one that includes lightweight features, aerodynamic features. That's
Right.
probably more for.
Okay. And they're also coming out with an SUV. The Purosangue.
Yeah, I'm glad you said it because
Yeah,
I wasn't
couldn't
going to
say
be
it.
able to pronounce it. Purosangue. Purosangue.
I'm curious to see how that's gonna look like.
That's
Gonna be a
going to
good-looking
be
SUV.
really interesting. SUV.
It's coming out soon.
Ferrari doesn't have an SUV now.
No,
No,
not yet.
Lamborghini
has one.
You know what? That's why I stood quiet for a minute because I was going to say, but they already have one. But wow. Okay.
Right. There you have it for this one.
Look out for that, guys.
Renault. Renault is a French car brand. It's temporarily halted production of the Megane E-Tech. It's an electric car in its factory in northern France because of shortage of parts and COVID-19 lockdown from China. Can you believe China affected them in France from the lockdown?
It did. And we're actually going to go over another article of
Okay.
someone else that was being affected by the lockdown in China.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So imagine that plus the semiconductor thing that's
Right.
still going on, the chip shortage. I mean, a lot of these people, they're not really struggling to get the cars done. They're
Right.
struggling to finish them because
Right.
they're waiting for these.
But even this brand, the Renault brand, they're transforming their combustion engine factories to electric factories.
To electric factories.
To create more electric vehicles. So everybody's really doing it, man.
Yeah. Oh, look, and it's like I said, the lockdowns are on top of the continuing shortage of microchips, which is already cut 1.5 million.
Right. We said that in the last
from the
podcast.
schedule. Wow.
Remember?
Yeah, I forgot about that. So that's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
Because now they just got one more thing to worry about. We'll be all right. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys.
Yeah, slowly but surely.
So this is not really car related or vehicle related, but it's Elon Musk, and we're
Right.
always talking about Tesla and stuff and whatever. So this is interesting to me. Did you see that he offered to buy Twitter this?
Yeah, I saw
this
that.
week? It's almost like he was mad that he called a couple of people out.
He did.
He was like, "Do you think Twitter is still this good?" Because he put something like Justin Bieber only posted once in the last whatever.
Right.
I don't remember exactly the numbers, but
Right.
he was calling like stars out. Like, is Twitter losing it? Because look, this person hasn't used it for this long. That
Right.
person hasn't.
Wow.
But the interesting is, he wants to pay $54 a share.
That's more than what it's worth, right?
When I was looking at it, I think it was worth in the 40s.
Okay.
But Twitter, they first of all, we don't even know if that's possible.
Right.
We don't even know if he's even able to buy it.
Right.
He actually said that during a talk show that he was on TED 2022. I've never heard of it, but he actually said he wasn't interested in acquiring Twitter to make money.
Right.
He likes it because he feels it's like town square where people can get their opinions out,
Right.
people can communicate with each other
Right.
and stuff like that. And he's just upset that it's been dying lately, or it's being used the wrong way.
Right.
So, just wanted to add that in there, guys. If
Yeah.
you heard about Musk buying Twitter, it's probably not even going to happen. It's going to be blocked. I'm pretty sure it's going to be blocked because that's some sort of monopoly. He's going to be, even with what he offered, he will own 9.1 shares and he'll be the majority holder.
Right.
And then another thing that they were talking about was they might not want to give him a seat in the board of directors. And
Wow.
And as a majority shareholder, you need to have it.
Right.
But anyway, guys, we just wanted to slip that in there real quick.
Yep. It's Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, moneymaker.
You're right about that. Now we're jumping into Audi. Audi's urban sphere concept has a mega city in mind. It's a new car that came out, with a new electric car that came out with Chinese population in mind. They want to build a large interior space, larger than what Audi has right now, with lounge attributes and luxury touches that make it a living room on wheels. Or mobile
Should it be like a
office.
van?
It's pretty much a van, kind of. It doesn't look like a van.
I know it says
An
SUV. Yeah,
It's a
it
big
says SUV.
But it's pretty cool. Like if you go to autonomous driving, the steering wheel disappears and the pedals disappear.
Oh, wow.
The chairs rotate, the seats rotate left and right.
So they're probably captain's chairs.
Right.
Yeah, that's. Oh, wow.
So I'll put some pictures up of that car. It's pretty cool. I saw it. It was pretty nice. Level 4 autonomous vehicle driving. That's higher than level 3.
Yeah, that's the one where he's literally driving itself.
Drive itself.
Yeah. But this is just a concept, right? Or
This is
is
concept.
it that
This
they're
is just a
making?
concept.
Okay.
But they have it built. I saw it. It's pretty nice. Pretty cool.
That is nice. Hopefully it'll get into the...
I thought I'd share that with you guys. So you guys
Yeah,
can
that
see
is
it.
interesting. That is interesting. So you could see is everybody's getting
Everybody's
into this.
electrified.
Yeah, everything. I can't wait till they start talking about like real trucks, because we always had that question. What are they gonna do? What are these semi trucks?
It's possible because they're big.
Yeah, but they're gonna have to stop a lot.
Right. Or dual batteries.
Dual battery, something. We're gonna look into that, and we're gonna need to update
Yeah,
that, because
that's gonna be pretty
that is
cool.
interesting to see how.
But with all this EV stuff, there's still not one that's very affordable for people to buy, really, if you think about it. Affordable in the electric world, yes, starting at $47,000, $50,000 for a car. But someone that's average wants to get electric cars, they can't. Because you can't find them used right now. Because they're so
not yet,
they're so
not yet,
brand
because
new.
they're so brand new.
And even used, they'll still be high.
They will, because the Teslas that are out there used are still priced nicely. Wow.
So I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
I just started thinking about it.
It's a good thought.
Mercedes-Benz Electrifies SUV lineup starting near the top. So the EQS SUV will arrive in the US in the late 2022. Pricing is not disclosed. But the single motor EQS starts at about $105,000 in Germany. So just to give you a base of what it might cost.
105. It's a 3-row utility vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
It's the perfect fit for people that like the crossover looking type of stuff. That's gonna be it. But this is actually really nice, and the high tech. It has a longer wheelbase. It's 126 inches.
Right.
It's higher than the normal sedan car.
Okay.
It's 7.8 inches higher, so it is an SUV.
Okay.
It's just like a bigger crossover. It's a single motor rear engine.
Okay.
It delivers 355 horsepower, while the dual motor pumps out 536.
Wow.
Oh. The battery delivers 373 miles in range.
That's a lot.
That's how much it tested at. That's actually pretty good.
That's really, really good.
That's really good, because everybody's like 250.
Right.
250, 300.
250, 300.
373.
Really
Wow.
it's not bad at all. And the EQ can be charged with up to 200 kilowatt of fast charging station with direct current, recovering up to 80% of driving range in about 30 minutes. Oh, that's pretty sweet.
That is sweet. And the interior is beautiful. exists from pillar to pillar, 56 inches, 3 screens. It's just like it's like a super duper cockpit.
Can imagine.
100 and did we not speak about this in another podcast? I don't know why I feel like this sounds familiar.
No, because there's a car that's familiar. That also had the full screen.
The infotainment system.
Yeah, because they're all going for that full dash.
Yeah, and if it's like, oh man, can you imagine once they're all electric, all automated. You just gonna sit there and watch TV.
Making us lazier and lazier.
Well, I don't know. I could use that during traffic every once in a while, guys.
You're right about that.
That way I don't have to be upset.
Right.
I got road rage.
Watch out with road rage.
Oh, man. All right. Back to Tesla.
Yep.
Tesla blasts California lawsuit charging rampant racism. Racism?
Really?
Yes. Tesla faced a number of lawsuits over its treatment of black employees, including one that led to a $137 million jury verdict against the company.
That's crazy. But how can you blame Tesla for that, though? Isn't it the people working there?
Well, no, because unfortunately, that's how it is when it's a corporate thing. Just like us, if we say something wrong on here, are we going to get in trouble, or is car data going to get in trouble?
Right.
Unfortunately, that's how it works.
I get it.
That's how it works. Because it's my company, I should be treating everybody the same everywhere. And in this point, we don't know. We really don't know what happened, but this is actually the first time I hear of this.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was a pretty interesting article to look at.
It is. They allege that Tesla turned a blind eye they turned a blind eye to years of complaints about racial slurs on the assembly line and in the plant in California.
Oh wow!
So now that is a little bit bigger, because if it's actually years of complaints that have been actually documented, so
it's crazy that the racism is still going on. All these things.
It happens everywhere in the world. Everywhere in the world. So, interesting about that.
Yep.
Tesla loses a lawsuit.
Here's another one for you guys. Toyota wins 7 Canadian Black Book Best Residual Value Awards. So the Best Residual Value Award goes to Toyota. Toyota wins from 7 cars. They didn't state which cars they were there with.
And what that means is that those are vehicles which are expected to hold the highest value of their original MSRP 48 months after the original date of purchase.
Okay.
The awards are presented in 21 categories of cars, trucks, SUVs, and EVs. So like you said, they really didn't say, this article doesn't say specifically which ones, but Toyota won 7. Look, and it's funny, it says Lexus won for the car, LXIS, the IS for Lexus, and the LS 500 Lexus.
For prestige cars.
For prestige cars.
For a car, the main is Toyota Camry.
Oh, there it is.
Sports car, the Toyota GR Supra.
Wow.
And the small pickup is Toyota
Tacoma. Yeah, the Tacoma has always been like.
I'm surprised the Supra too is a good residual value.
You're right. As a sports car, I do not. I barely see the Supra out in the street.
Right. Yeah, I don't see that many of them either.
Maybe they just did better in other countries and not
probably
here.
Or maybe different states.
Yeah.
General Motors and its brand also won the following: full size Chevrolet Express.
Those are the white vans.
Sports car Chevrolet Corvette. I'm shocked about that one.
Well, no, because the Corvette did really well when it came out.
Really?
Yeah, when it came out, they did good. A lot of people that I see on the road. Actually, there was just one on the road.
There's a lot
now.
on the road.
Just now we were out there and there was one on the road, really nice and shiny, a Corvette. So that I could see. The Chevy Express I could see because that's the regular white vans that everybody uses for work and stuff like that. Yeah. The GMC Terrain. The GMC Terrain, I could also see that because it's an SUV that's not too big and not too small.
They're right in the middle.
Yeah, and the pricing is right. And then luxury, the Escalade is just because the Escalade.
The Escalade's a beast, man.
Yeah, and it's just really good looking. So.
And it holds its value.
Of course, yes. The Escalade has held value forever. Nice.
Pretty cool.
We need to win an award. For a podcast. I'm not going to say the best podcast, but
No, probably not the best.
just podcast. Give me the podcast award. For trying.
Right. So there you have it, folks. Hopefully you like what you hear and see. If you do, please comment and subscribe. And with that, we'll catch you guys next time.